Are you ready to start learning vibrato? Keep watching to find out. If we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Megan. I'm a violinist and teacher currently based in New Jersey. I've been playing the violin for over 20 years. I have both my bachelor's and master's degrees in violin performance, and I'm a Suzuki trained teacher. So it's safe to say I have a lot of experience on both sides of the violin learning process. Learning it and taking lessons, and teaching it and giving lessons. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram at Suzuki Violin Teacher. So, how do you know you're ready for vibrato? Well, I'm going to give you a checklist of the things that you should be able to do before beginning vibrato. I want to stress that vibrato is not the be-all, end-all of playing the violin. Yes, it's an important skill, and yes, it makes pieces sound beautiful and really take them to the next level. But without your foundations, vibrato really means nothing. It's like eating a ball of icing rather than a beautiful cake with icing on top. So here are the skills that I believe you should be able to demonstrate before learning vibrato. The first is that you must have proper posture. Your violin must be in a good position, your left hand must be in a good position, and you must have a secure, relaxed, and flexible bowl hold. The second is that you should have a good tone. Now, I don't mean like the most amazing tone in the universe, right? Just a good, solid tone. You should be able to keep your bow straight and keep it in a good contact point throughout the piece that you're playing. Third thing is that you should have good intonation. Again, I'm not saying that your intonation has to be 100% perfect before starting to learn vibrato, but it should be pretty solid. In my experience, adding vibrato a lot of times can mess with the intonation because you're slightly changing your hand position, you're moving your hand, so the pitch can suffer a little bit. So it's important to have that baseline to which you can return, and to of course have your ear calibrated so that you're able to hear when you're in tune and when you're out of tune. Fourth thing is, I believe you should be comfortable with reading music. Now again, this doesn't mean that you should be able to read the Sibelius Violin Concerto easily, right? But you should be able to comfortably read music from first to third positions. Which brings me to my fifth point. I believe you should be comfortable with shifting before adding in vibrato. In my opinion, shifting is, I don't want to say more important than vibrato, but I think helps you expand your skills faster than vibrato does. If you shift, you open up the world to different notes that you can play. With vibrato, you don't do that, right? You just make the notes that you can already play more beautiful. Again, they're both important, and I know some teachers that do the opposite, teach vibrato before shifting. But in my personal opinion, you should be able to shift before you do vibrato. So if you do not have these 5 things, proper posture, a good tone, solid intonation, the ability to read music, and the ability to shift, in my opinion, how many times can I say that in a video? You're not ready to start vibrato. And please don't take this as in, oh, I'm not good enough or anything like that. That's not what it means at all. Remember, vibrato is not the be-all, end-all. It just means you need to spend a little more time on the basics, and that's okay. So once you can check those 5 things off the list, you're ready to start vibrato. If that's you, I'm going to put a couple videos that I did on how to do vibrato in the description box below. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Subscribe before you go, and thank you for watching.